All right. The problem that I was having was the internet was getting kind of sluggish for some reason. But this is the layout that I have. Let's see, let's do this a little bit better. Let's go this way. We have the modem. Then we have the router, the one that used in the home. Then we have the little edge router for the WISP. And the way we got the wires ran is coming off the, let's see here, this is the modem. This is the home router. This is the WISP router. The way we have it wired is coming off the modem straight to here. Then we have one coming from here to here. Then we have our tower outside. And we have our WISP antenna access point. And this is ran from here to here. And the problem is when we plug this here in, into the modem, we noticed the whole system was getting sluggish. This is supposed to be the speed of, it's not much, but it's we have 10 down and 1 up. But when we actually plug it in, and now this this home router here goes to, let's see, let's put in the device. We have a switch, and the switch is tied there. This is a This is a 16-port switch. It's not manageable. It just automatically continues the IPs from the router. Well, I started to diagnose a little bit, and I got the clients with no issues. They didn't email or call or anything like that. And it's been sluggish for at least 2 weeks. So I was thinking, I said, okay, what's going on? And come find out, it was sluggish on their side to a point, but they really didn't know it because their speeds were set at 5 and 1. So it can be sluggish and they still get their full speed. But doing some tests on that side, I found out that it was actually being a little bit of sluggish. But I took a laptop and I took it and plugged it directly into another port. And I got speeds of, now when I had this home router and the 16-port switch and everything that's plugged into it, I was getting like 1.2 and 0.5. So I unplugged the home router from the modem and had nothing but the WISP and the laptop plugged in. And I was getting the full 10 down and 1 up. So I plugged in the 16-port switch directly into the modem, and the home router not plugged in at all. Then I plugged in the laptop to the switch, and I got the full speed of what the modem's supposed to be giving. So the only thing I took out of the equation was the home router. So I done a hard reset, factory reset, set up the IPs and all that good stuff, and still the exact same thing. But for some reason, the home router was just making everything sluggish regardless if it was plugged in or being Wi-Fi. Now I replaced the home router, and now it is wired as of this way. And everything is getting the speed that it's supposed to. Sometimes it would drive you nuts when you have things going crazy in the WISP system to diagnose what it is. Sometimes it's not this easy, but this one was very easy to figure out what it was. Because I thought just because the clients were actually, home and they were really using the internet, I thought that was the issue. But then I noticed that when they were gone one day at the same time, I still wasn't getting not even half of the speed that I was supposed to have. So I unplugged the WISP and just ran the home system off of it. Still nothing. But when I disconnected the home router and took it out of the equation, everything just lit up and running smoothly. So sometimes you just have to, find the bad egg, per se, in the system and remove it, replace it. Pretty much finding something wrong in a network is playing elimination. You eliminate things and see if it takes the problem out of the equation. I took the home router out of the equation and the problem was solved. Then I can look at, is the home router. Why? Is the firmware, did it do an update or, something that it's done that corrupted its capability of giving the right speed and all? So that's what I thought it was. So I done a reset and didn't solve the problem. So I put another modem in, another router in, and problem solved. Hopefully this helps someone to how to diagnose or at least show you what it takes just to figure out a problem that's actually in a network. And this just happened to be a WISP setup. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below the video.